What's up, humans? It's Steven, and it's time for Lost. This is season 2, episodes 1 and 2. Let's get it. Now, before we get into it, I gotta take care of some housekeeping things. I've been getting a lot of complaints about the length of these videos and how much I cut out of the episodes. And I'm not usually one to explain myself, but in an attempt to always be transparent with you guys, I'm gonna explain this just once. So, I do not do this for a living. I make no money from YouTube. I only spend money as these videos are incredibly expensive to make. The longer a video, the more it costs. The more of the episode that I put into the video, the more likely it gets copyright blocked the moment I put it out. And if that happens, then through re-editing, re-exporting, and re-uploading, I lose an entire day and also doubling the cost of the video. So I edit my videos in a way that minimizes the risk of a copyright block. But do not worry, I'm very meticulous in my editing. I make sure that I put what is necessary from my reaction standpoint into the videos to try and make sure you're not missing all that much. Now, for those of you who are fine with the videos as is, I appreciate you immensely and I'm so glad that you're here. And for those of you who that doesn't work for, I'm sorry. I'm glad you were able to enjoy season 1 with me. And I do hope that you can find a reactor that is more suited to your needs. No hard feelings. But that's the last time I'm going to address that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into season 2 of Lost. Where are we? Execute. Do we know this character? I feel like this is a new character. They keep not showing his face, so maybe it is someone we know. Oh, steroids, damn. This feels like a completely different show. What the heck? So maybe those weren't steroids. Maybe that was like a super soldier serum type thing. Yo, are we in the hatch? Get out of here. I mean, my man is living good down there too. Okay. This got me so hyped. Is that water?
Shallow. Sounds like a puddle.
It was 4 seconds.
50 tops. We could use the wire we pulled from the fuselage, rig up a harness.
John, no, the ladder's broken.
Why are you so quickly giving up, Jack?
Female, late 20s, auto action. 514
What the hell is that thing?
Piece of the steering column. All right, let's go. Keep that collar steady.
Golly.
I want to dance. My wedding.
Did you hear that?
Oh, it's his wife.
We did it so that we could get inside, Hugo.
And to save everybody's lives.
And to save everyone's lives.
It's the hatch door. You better see this.
Quarantine. What the heck did I say? You don't just go opening shit that's locked.
Say! Where are you? Say!
Oh! They said it.
Walt?
What's up, humans? Post-edit Steve here. I couldn't help but get the feeling that this was some sort of clue, so I took this little snippet and played it in reverse, and I want you to listen to what Walt says when you play it in reverse.
Press the button. Don't button spam. Press the button. Don't button spam. Press the button. Don't button spam.
Now, to me, it sounds like he's saying, don't press the button. Interesting. All right, back to the show.
What is it?
Yeah, it's time to go to bed, Shannon. It's time to go to bed.
What?
The numbers are bad. That's what you were yelling right when I tackled you.
Yeah, it's kind of a long story.
I got time.
Thank you. We all got time.
I was in this kind of psych ward, and there's this guy, Leonard, and all the time I knew him, all he ever said were these numbers. A couple months after I got out, I was buying a frozen burrito, and I thought, hey, I should play the lottery. And I won $114 million. The chicken joint that I worked at got hit by a meteor. I see the same friggin' numbers on that hatch thing. And that's why I tried to stop it, because that thing is cursed, man.
You were in a psych ward?
Oh, that's what you took away from that, Jack? Come on, bro.
Let's hear it.
You might want to try handing out some hope every once in a while.
Oh. He's trying not to get attached.
Percent probability that they're utterly, hopelessly screwed. Folks are much more inclined to hear that 1% chance that things are going to be okay.
Locke found a hatch in the ground, about a half a mile from here.
Where's Dr. Arts?
In various places on the island.
Everything's gonna be okay. Let's take it easy. We're gonna be all right.
Okay, Mr. Bedside Manner.
We're all gonna be safe as long as we stay together.
I'm going to the hatch. But Locke's going into that thing, whether you like it or not.
He does need backup.
Live together, die alone, right?
I'm not gonna lie, you can't really be mad at her for this. Like, she is thinking kind of logically.
It's okay. I know I'm not gonna be dancing anymore.
I'm gonna fix you.
So you want me to go down first?
Yeah, you're lighter.
You're lighter.
I was about to say, we can't have him go down.
What do I say if I need to stop?
Stop.
Ain't no need to get all crazy with it. Let's just keep it simple. No, not the flashlight.
I dropped the light. Maybe we should.
He like, nope. You're already down there.
Stop! John! I think there's something down.
Oh, what? Now what? Now what do you do? Jack is gonna kick your ass, bro.
Oh, damn it. You all right, brother? I'm fine.
This is hot. You haven't sprained it then? I'm training.
Training for what?
For a race around the world. What's her name?
Hold up. We don't think this is the guy in the hatch, right? He has long hair. Why would he be training for a race around the world? I don't know. I'm probably tripping, but I just want to throw that out there. What would be the odds of this being the guy in the hatch?
I told her I'd fix her and couldn't. Failed.
What if you did fix it? Jack.
Desmond.
Well, good luck, brother. See you in another life, yeah?
I don't know. Something's fishy about this dude. Oh my God. So something happened down here, like an explosion or something. A whole bunch of corrosion everywhere. Oh, magnetism. It's a whole. This feels like Cerebro from X-Men. What the heck?
I wouldn't do that.
Where's Kate?
Yeah, why would you press execute out of all the things? No, we're not ending there.
Oh, what?
I did everything that I could, but your spinal column, you're gonna be paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of your life.
And I can wiggle my toes.
What? Does this have anything to do with Desmond?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, her fiance dipped too soon. It's gotta be Desmond, right?
Now kill him.
Yeah.
Put the gun down.
Yeah.
Down.
I'm not putting down anything.
Lower your gun, or I'll blow his damned head off, brother!
Oh, you recognize it, don't you?
You.
Hot damn. So I'm like 98% sure that Desmond is extremely unique, kind of in the same way that Walt is. Part of me wants to believe that the reason I'm forgetting Jack's wife's name, but part of me is believing that the reason she did gain her legs back is not because of what Jack did, but possibly because of Desmond. It was so super strange that this random dude would be out running in the stadium at the same time of night as Jack. Like, it felt like divine intervention. He felt like some sort of angel. That's why I kind of equated him being the one down in the hatch. Man, this is getting very interesting. It's so funny because like the whole show is pretty much like a big old puzzle, right? And the people on the island have way more pieces of the puzzle than they realize because so many different people have aspects. If we were to pull information together, I don't think that they would have all the pieces of the puzzle, but they would have enough to start getting some view of the bigger picture. And I really hate that we keep refusing to share information. So if this is, I mean, what we do know is Desmond has been quarantined. This is why he's taking these immunizations. It looks like he's been quarantined. He's living good down there. I mean, it's a nice spot. He's been working out, even though his form on the sit-ups are questionable. What? I don't know. So was he the cause? No, he's not old enough. He's not old enough to have been the cause. First of all, when did he get on the island? Doubt he's been there for 16 years like Danielle. He's been quarantined. So it's like the infection that happens, does it stem from him, or was he infected and the infection just doesn't affect him the same way that it affects other people? So they keep him quarantined. Who quarantined him? Danielle didn't know about the hatch, so I doubt she knows about him. Wow, there's just a lot. There's a lot going on with this. Either way, what I really want to talk about is Jack. Last season I put Jack in B tier. I said that, he was a little too perfect, wasn't as interesting as I wanted him to be. I was wanting to more. I love what they're doing with him already. This first episode, absolutely great. Already bumps him up a tier for me. Simply because, the name of the episode is Man of Faith, Man of Science, or Man of Science, Man of Faith. I don't remember how it is. But I find that so interesting that, like, they were, to see his progress of gaining more faith over the course of the episode. And it's like last season, John said, yes, you do believe in destiny. You just don't know it yet. I think that's so poignant because, yes, Jack considers himself to be a man of science, but you cannot consider yourself a man of science if you don't have some form of faith. So I love the concept that magic is just science that we don't yet understand. And that's pretty much how it goes. Like, to be a scientist, science is progress. So to be a man of science, you have to, on some level, believe in the impossible, because science always conquers the impossible. There have been many things over the course of time that humans deemed impossible, but through study, research, and science, it actually became possible. I mean, there was a period of time when we never thought that we would fly, and we fly every day. Like, there were certain illnesses that we thought would never be cured, and they've been cured to this day. So again, it was really important for Jack to understand that, like, yeah, no, you can't be a man of science if you don't have some sort of faith, because obviously you have to have faith in order to progress, and science is progression. So I loved everything that they've done with Jack in this episode. Oh man, it's we're definitely in for a hell of a ride. But yeah, I'm hyped. This episode got me so hyped. Where's Jin? Damn, they are cooked. Hey, Sawyer. Who says you're not a hero?
Hey!
Oh, cool. We get to see John's perspective. We never saw him go down.
Where's Walt? I don't know. Where is he? I don't know.
We gotta regroup first, man, before we can go get him.
It seems that Susan wants you to relinquish your rights as Walt's father so that Mr. Porter can adopt him. Listen, if you sign this document legally, he'll be no different than any other kid you pass in the street.
Damn.
The fact that you came in through these doors, that tells me something. That I'm the best that you can afford.
Yikes, you don't want to hear that.
Well, I gotta ask you sure you want to do this?
They're not taking my son away.
Is he gonna do basically exactly what Jack did? Walk in there and then get held up by a gun. Dharma.
Kate.
John.
Did you see anything?
Easy.
Behind you.
There it is. Oh shit, he's got an AK.
Are you him? Are you him?
Elaborate. Elaborate. Who's him?
You made me fire that flare.
I made you fire.
Oh, all right. We can't get separated now.
It's a shark. It's only a shark.
Only a shark.
When was the last time you actually saw your son?
Susan took him to Amsterdam for work.
And you didn't have a problem with that?
What?
She took him, though. I didn't want her to go. Please.
Do you know what Walt's first words were, Mr. Dawson?
Damn, Susan, how do you manage to get even more cold?
For someone who wants to retain his paternal rights so badly, don't seem to know much about your son, Mr. Dawson.
Oh, damn, this sucks.
Are you him?
Just say yes. Just say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm here to give you your mission.
What did one snowman say to the other snowman?
Have a nice fall.
I don't know what you're talking about. Get rid of the knife. You're not him. Time up.
You're tying up the wrong person. I'm not dangerous, but her.
Wow. Hold on, Kate. Let him cook. Let him cook. He's gonna make it so she can get out. Yeah. Nice.
First, I thought they were fishermen or pirates or something. Then I got a good look at their boat.
Oh, what'd you see?
A boat like that had to left port from somewhere close. Like the island.
There's a port on the island.
He's the one they wanted. Why, I got a bullet in my shoulder. Hell, Bluebeard blew us up because they wanted your...
Bluebeard.
You have no idea what it's like to care for somebody else.
Damn.
I think you're gonna win. In court, I think you're gonna keep me from leaving the country with Walt.
Oh, Mike, don't get bamboozled, bruh.
You need to get healthy. You need to get back on your feet financially so that you can get back to pursuing your art.
Would you say that, like, and once he does all that, he'll be able to get Walt back?
Walt is my responsibility, too.
Then let him go.
It's a tough situation. It is very complex. Now it's about to be a 3v1 because by the time she gets out, I take it Jack will be down here. Oh shit. I mean, that would definitely sustain their group for at least like a month or two.
So you were traveling from Sydney to Los Angeles?
Yes.
So the world's still out there.
Oh shit, he doesn't know.
How many of your group have gotten sick?
Sick?
Sick. As in ill, as in dead.
Is that why it says quarantine on the inside of the hatch?
Answer the question.
No one had. No one.
Type in exactly what I tell you. Understand exactly, nothing else. 4.
The numbers.
Press execute.
What's gonna happen?
Just push it.
Press the button. Don't button spam.
It'll restart the clock. Bro, where the hell is Jin? I know this man has not just been swimming this whole time.
I'm going for the pontoon.
Oh, here comes the shark.
Idiot!
You see that toothy son of a bitch? You ain't been squeezed, got it?
Got it.
Shoot, shoot, shoot! Oh, no. R.I.P. Sawyer. I'm just kidding. Hey, y'all might want to catch that though, cause y'all gonna get pretty hungry. Man, I know it sucks. They clothes all wet.
So, you and I, we're not gonna see each other for a while, Walt. I know your mommy, she's gonna take real good care of you. That no matter where you go, that your daddy, yeah, your daddy, he loves you very, very much.
So screwed up, man.
Hey, here, just, let him know it's from me sometime, okay?
And she won't. Oh, man, Mike.
I never should have brought him on the raft.
To be honest, nah, you shouldn't have. But we live and we learn.
I'm gonna get back my son.
Good thing is they shouldn't be too far away from the island.
How about that?
Yep.
My brother's back. We're home.
Ah, we're home. Wow, what a line. But what side of the island are they on? Oh, did Jin make it back first? My man is a professional swimmer. Oh, shit. Here comes just a whole bunch of people chasing after him, I bet. Shit. Oh. All right. So, looks like Mike, Sawyer, and Jen are being captured by the others. Now, I got a little bit of a question. Not really a question. It's just I'm just been kind of pondering it for the last couple of episodes. Are we sure that these are the others that Danielle was talking about? Because like I don't know, just thinking about the people who came and got Walt and looking at these people, they don't look like people who have been here for 16 years, so to necessarily. Granted, we haven't gotten a really good look at them, but they don't seem like they've been here. To me, they don't seem like they've been here for 16 years. My other thought is they did make reference to the tail of the plane earlier, like in the show, about not having found the tail of the plane. And then is her name Gloria? I can't remember the lady's name whose husband was in the tail that she believes is still alive. Find it hard to believe that Michelle Rodriguez would be in this show just for that one scene with Jack and her not to appear again. And she was also in the back of the plane. So my thing is, like, could these people be from the tail of the plane? Like, if the people in the tail survived, I would imagine that they have been going through a very similar situation to our main group, trying to survive the island, finding out strange things about the island, and coming to some sort of conclusion of what they need to do next for their own survival. So I'm just wondering, could these people possibly be from the tail of the plane, or are these actually the others? So that would be interesting to see how that unfolds later on, or if we're even going to see the people from the tail of the plane. Okay, so now we can talk about the numbers. So I've been very cautious about giving any kind of speculation on the numbers because I really wanted more information before I could start theorizing or speculating. And it's just funny. So I was doing a photo shoot for a client, and I mentioned the lost numbers in like a very tongue-in-cheek reference. And my client, the model, she recognized the reference to the numbers. And apparently she's a big Lost fan. And so I told her I was reacting to it, and I started giving her my theories on the numbers, and I was just kind of going off into a whole bunch of comic book madness and stuff. And she just looked at me with the most bless your heart look, just laughing in silence, kind of listening to my theories. So I'm gonna kind of lay out where my thought process is. So, first and foremost, like, I personally can only think of one singular reference within all of like the things that I've seen in comics I've read that can be even remotely similar to these numbers. And that is the anti-life equation in DC Comics, which the anti-life equation is this mathematical equation that the person who has it and controls it can control the minds and the wills of everyone in the galaxy. Like, no one is immune to it. You have to be very powerful to wield the anti-life equation. And the anti-life equation, like the actual equation itself, isn't exactly like a set of numbers. It isn't like 2 + 4 or anything like that, but it's like concepts plus each other. I'll probably put a picture of the anti-life equation on the screen. But anyway, like, that is the only thing that I can think of that is even remotely close to these numbers that will have some sort of impact on the world, on the physical world at large. Like, it's just numbers that could have some sort of impact on things if they're cursed as Hurley believed. And I don't think these work exactly like the anti-life equation. But now that we have a little bit more information, I can kind of finally start trying to piece at least a little bit of things together. So I think the biggest piece of information that we got surrounding the numbers is the fact that they're on the medication that Desmond has been using. I would say that fact, along with the fact that the numbers are on the hatch, this is where this is leading me. I still don't fully have it all put together, so yeah, it's probably gonna sound weird trying to throw it out. But so we are being led to believe. I'm not gonna say that we know, but we're being led to believe that Desmond is infected. Whether he's infected with the same thing that everybody else on the island has been getting infected with or not, I'm not quite sure. However, I'm starting to believe that the illness or or whatever he is infected with is the numbers of, like, those numbers are quite possibly the bio strain, the strain of the infection. That's the only reason I can think of that they will put those numbers on the bottle for, you know, whatever his injection is, and put it on the hatch. Because what I'm kind of thinking is, if someone was messing around with some sort of disease or some sort of biological thing that end up mutating into a disease or whatever, I imagine science is involved. If someone was doing this, it's possible that they made different versions, and so it's possible that there are different hatches. And it's like whoever is infected with this version of the strain is in this hatch. That's why it's labeled that number. That's why he's taking that serum. So my question is, I guess, are there other hatches on the island? Other hatches with people who have a similar story to Desmond? Because Desmond also did not know that the world outside still existed. So I don't know if he was fed some sort of malarkey, like, oh, the world's ending and we need to give you this serum because you're going to be like ground zero for, you know, the future of humanity or something like that. I don't know. I feel like Desmond was lied to. He's been waiting on someone to come. I believe he has a mission. He's been waiting on someone to come. I don't know who he's been waiting on and what that person is supposed to do, but it's feeling like there's a big old conspiracy that's kind of being covered up. I wouldn't say it's being covered up, but there feels like there's like some sort of big old conspiracy. And that's just what I'm working with right now. So basically what I have in my data bank is we have a virus. I don't really want to call it a virus because I'm not 100% sold, but that's just the easiest thing I can call it, is a virus. Somewhere down the line, I feel like someone was working with some sort of biological thing and it turned into a virus, whether on purpose or by accident. I feel like that's around about what kind of happened. Desmond being some sort of test subject, I don't know if he was a test subject or what. What we do know is that Desmond was planning on running a race around the world. So I don't know how that correlates to him ending up here. But he seems to be like a guy who believes in destiny, very much like John Locke, who believes in fate. And so I can see him being easily manipulated into joining whatever program this was, if this is like a program that they brought people into. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was some sort of virus. And these people have been placed in these hatches either to be monitored or I don't know. Oh, and then there's the issue of the clock. It almost looks like Desmond has a doomsday clock in where he is, and when it gets close to going off, he types in the numbers, hits execute, and it resets the clock. So I don't know what that could be about, but I did make note of that, and I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, but just as I expected, season 2 has provided more questions than answers. But I'm just going to pause right there with my theories. I'm not going to go any further until I see more. I don't want to get too convoluted with, and I don't want to get too far off track to where I start missing things because my mind is going too far in one direction. So I'm just going to hold myself right there. Now you guys hear where, sort of the track that my mind is on, and we'll see how it plays out. Either way, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to drink some water, and if no one's told you today, just know that I love you. Peace out, everybody.